everybody. Welcome to this month's OCD Gaming News. We have got a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. I might as well call this OCD Gaming News for Naughty Dog this month because there is so much Naughty Dog news going on. So first up is Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Uncharted 4 released in May, and it's almost a year since Uncharted 4 came out. And this past week, we saw from Game Informer some first screenshots of the game, The Lost Legacy. Chloe is back. How dare we question the naughty gods that she would go out without a bang. So this is going to be her story and Nadine's story. I'm so excited to find out where they take us with this journey. Naughty Dog stated that this is going to be the single largest level ever created for an Uncharted game. It's going to be huge. And our girls are going to be telling the story. There's going to be like mini games using the phone, the lock picking techniques that we saw in the PlayStation Experience reveal trailer. So I'm going to show you the concept art for the game, and it is gorgeous. It takes place in India. I can't wait till I cannot wait to play this, get my hands on this. This is going to it's going to be longer than a DLC, but shorter than a full-on Naughty Dog game. So the only thing really is the question that is left is when will it be released? They have still not said when The Lost Legacy will be released. Hopefully it will be soon because we are coming up on the year mark for the release of Uncharted 4. So please, Naughty Dogs, let us know soon. And also another big surprise that they spoke about in this Game Informer interview is that there may be cameos from one of our friends, one of our pals from the Uncharted universe. They did not say who, they just said maybe. So I am hoping that maybe we'll see a Sully, maybe we'll see a Sam. Who knows who may or may not show up in this game, but I am so hyped to play it. I can't wait to hear more about it. There was also some rumblings. Will there be an Uncharted sequel? There were some questions raised, and Evan Wells replied, never say never, but for now, there's no plans for a sequel. They're working on The Last of Us 2, and I want them to focus, all of their energies on The Last of Us 2 because, I'm assuming The Lost Legacy is almost finished. I'm assuming we'll have it by May the latest. I'm hoping. I can see maybe 5 or 8 years down the line, Naughty Dog may be doing a story with Cassie. So I am hoping that they do because I think that would be brilliant. So let's keep our fingers crossed. The next bit of Naughty Dog news, there's a lot of shit happening with Naughty Dog this month. Christoph Balestra, one of the co-presidents for Naughty Dog, announced his retirement after 15 years with the company. I feel really sad about this because, he's been there for 15 years. He saw, he was there before Uncharted, and I'm excited for him to see what he'll do next. But at the same time, he's a Naughty Dog, he's leaving the pound, and I'm really sad because he's just brilliant, and he's helped bring so many amazing moments, video game moments to life for us. So thank you for all of your hard work, and I wish you well. So the BAFTA Award nominees were announced this past week, and Uncharted 4 is up for 8 awards. Now, I know that Ashley Johnson had won in the past for playing Ellie, and I am so happy that they were nominated for so many categories. I think they're going to pull off a lot. I know Inside was nominated for a lot as well. So, this is huge. 8 nominations for any game. That's already a win. I am rooting for Uncharted 4 and Inside. They're both amazing games. Those were my 2 favorite games from last year. So I'm really excited for Uncharted 4, and I'm excited for Inside. I can't wait to see when Playdead is going to come up with something else for us. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because that game was epic, and I can't wait to see what they have next. Game leaking news. So on February 27th, Shadow of War game trailer was revealed and announced because the day before, a NeoGAF user, he found the info on Target's international website complete with the release date. And the release date is August 22nd of this year, so I'm really excited for that. It is the sequel to Shadow of Mordor. It was a beautiful game, and I know Troy Baker is also playing in this game as well. He is taking full-on sword fighting classes. He's really getting into it. So I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful game. It looks gorgeous. There was a gameplay trailer, like a 15-minute gameplay trailer that they released, I think, last week. It looks beautiful. It looks epic. It's open world. Dream come true. If you are into that type of game, guys, you are going to be so excited to play this. So it's coming out fairly soon. It'll be released on August 22nd, so you don't have too long to wait. And I'm really excited for it. It looks beautiful. For everyone playing Horizon Zero Dawn, as you know, Horizon Zero Dawn is made by Guerrilla Games, and they are using the Decima engine, which is also what Kojima Productions is using for Death Stranding. They have found that there are Easter eggs that relate to Death Stranding in Horizon Zero Dawn. You can find the necklace that Norman Reedus is wearing from the original Death Stranding reveal trailer. You can see the doll, like the stitched up, a half-assed, falling apart doll from the second trailer released at the Game Awards. Also, the helmet that is, Ludens, like the mascot for Kojima Productions, the helmet you can find in the game as well. So the helmet that represents Kojima's production company is also in there. Also, the handcuffs that Norman Reedus wears in the original reveal trailer. So really cool. Leave me a comment and let me know if you guys have found any of these Easter eggs while you've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't come across them yet. I am still working my way through this game and I'm loving it. Okay, so for all you survival horror video game fans, I know I am one of them. Outlast 2 will be coming out on April 25th. So this game, I played the demo on my channel. It is horrifying. I can't even imagine. I barely made it through the demo myself. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play it, guys. It was horrifying. So if you're interested in that, it's coming. It was announced that it's coming out April 25th. Okay, so last week was PAX East in Boston this past week. And I've been waiting to hear from Telltale Games about what is happening with Season 3 with Maclem and Episode 3 of Season 3, because the original was released in December, right before Christmas, and it's been 3 months. Let us know. So we did get a release date for Season 3, Episode 3. It is coming out on March 28th. A little less than 2 weeks to go so we can play Episode 3. I will be playing it on my channel. So far, I'm loving Season 3, and I cannot wait to play Episode 3. Also, Telltale Games, Job J. Stauffer was talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. They announced it at the Video Game Awards in December, and we actually have 4 screenshots of the game, and it looks beautiful. I love Telltale Games, and I adore their art style. I mean, this just looks like on such a grander scale. The game looks big and beautiful. And another favorite thing that I found out, they released who the voice actors will be for this game. And Nolan North will be playing Rocket. Guys, how awesome is it going to be to play him as Rocket? He's like such wisecracking, period. It's perfect character for him to play, and I can't wait to play it. So PS4 had another update. I'm going to show you guys, there is a few things on here that you might need to know for the update for this month. I think it was on March 8th that the update went through. Here it is in case you guys didn't know. So there's so many great games coming out in the next 30 days. I mean, we have been bombarded. I mean, this is a good thing, though, because there have been so many awesome games that have been coming out. Usually, this is a slow time of year for video games, so I'm hyped. I'm so excited for Mass Effect Andromeda, and I can't wait to see when we're going to play Uncharted The Lost Legacy, because I have a feeling within the next month we're going to get a release date. I'm hoping, especially since they did the Game Informer cover story, I'm hoping it'll be soon. I'm hoping that we hear some more good news about it. Also on April 18th, they just announced yesterday that Full Throttle Remastered is coming to PlayStation 4. You can pre-order it. I pre-ordered it this morning. I'm a huge Double Fine fan, and I cannot wait to play that. I've never played it. And I'm so excited to play it. I might play it on my channel, I think. So we'll see. Because there's so many games. I still want to finish playing Night in the Woods. So there's so many good games coming out. Okay, now usually I do my favorites. We're going to do yes or mess. I think that's what we're going to do going forward on my, my favorites and the booze, the thumbs down for the month. So my yes for the month, without a doubt, is Horizon Zero Dawn. We're so used to being overpromised and underdelivered on a lot of games. Not all of them, but a lot of them, I'm not going to name any names, but so when, we were cautious, I was cautious at least when they were releasing Horizon Zero Dawn. I knew it looked beautiful. I played the demo when I was at PlayStation Experience, and it just played beautifully, and it just looked like the type of game. It was open world, but not too open world where you could get lost. And my favorite is linear games, but I am not against open world games if it's within reason. Sometimes it's so big, you don't get to ever do everything and you don't feel that sense of completion. But anyway, when I got my hands on it, I was immediately in love with it. First of all, it's beautiful. The character development is, they put so much work into Aloy, and the story and the lore and and the world itself is its own character. Then you have the robot dinosaurs. It is gorgeous on so many levels. What they did with this game, I am so blown away. I knew I was going to love it. I had no idea how much I was going to love it. Like, I'm living and breathing for this game. I cannot put it down. Like, sometimes I'll record and I'm like playing for like 2 hours. I'm like, oh my God, like, you get lost in the environment. You get lost in harvesting the stuff you need to make, your weapons. Just trying, should I do a lot of side missions? Should I do the main missions? Like, it is so overwhelming, but in the best possible way. So that is my yes for the month, and I am so thrilled with it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. I'm playing it on my channel. If you haven't checked it out, please check out my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, because I am just in awe of everything, the art style, the character development, the voice acting. I didn't think Ashley Birch would pull it off, but she is killing it. She is doing an amazing job. I love this game so much, and I know so many other people do. It's got nothing but high scores, 9s and 10s across the board. Let me know what you think in the comments. What was your favorite game of the month? Let me know. Okay, so my mess for this month, and it is a mess. I am like really upset. You guys know I'm a Kind of Funny fan. And I watch them every day, all their videos. I've been following them for a long time, like especially, Greg Miller when he was on IGN, and then they broke off and did Kind of Funny. And it's been, Nick Scarpino, Tim Geddes, Greg Miller, and Colin Moriarty. Now, this week, Colin Moriarty has resigned, and I'm so sad. There's no ill will between the two groups. Greg, Nick, and Tim are so sad that he's leaving. It's bittersweet. They love him. They want him to be happy. Colin he loves them, and he wants them to be happy. They're just wanted two different things. There was a whole harumph about a tweet on Women's Day, and like, look, guys, I'm the most sensitive person on the planet. I am like waving the flag for the underdog every chance I get. I don't like when people are bullied. Like, I'm so against that. His tweet, to me, I watch him all the time, so I knew that it was a joke, and I am a woman, and I was the first one who should have been insulted by it, but I wasn't, because I know him and I watch him all the time, and it wasn't really just over that tweet. You could tell, like, over the last like few months, they've been really, being pulled apart in their own separate directions and their interests and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can disagree with what he tweeted or whatever, and that's where a lot of it came from. But however you feel, you're entitled to feel however you feel. I was saddened and disappointed. Like I said, it's amicable. The guys are still friends. They did a whole morning show. They were hugging each other, and Greg still lives with Colin, like they're still roommates, and it's going to be different, but I am happy for him to see him go do other things. I'm not hating on him. I'm not going to stop listening to Kind of Funny or watching Kind of Funny, and I'm not going to stop following Colin. I just wish them the best, but it is sad and bittersweet. So that was my mess for this month, because then it would just cause all sorts of drama, and people were getting really mean. And I am not one to ever say a mean word about anybody, but oh my damn, like, these people were going crazy. But you can feel however you want. Just be nice, whatever. That's my rule of life, just, you can always say something just as how you say it. So I was sad about that. And so that was my mess, the hot ass mess for the month. That was that whole drama that unfolded this past week. And I knew what I called it. I said, this is going to be the beginning of the end. As soon as I saw that, I knew something was going to go down. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for your support on this channel. Any love you show these videos, leave a comment. Let me know. It means so much to me. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I usually upload every day. I'm trying to do 5 days a week, because, more than that is a little much. But thanks for any and all love you've been given on my Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back with more.